one and
what up? My name is Philip Martin. I've closed over $1 million for myself and my clients, and today I want to talk to you about objection handling. Whoa, so spooky. Objection handling. So what we're going to talk about here is basically the fact that you don't want to look at them as objections. You want to look at them as real things that the person cares about, so that you actually have a heartfelt conversation about it. Because if you ever start just bashing the person and like not seeing where they're coming from, that's really bad. So we're always gonna want to keep in mind like how they feel, like where they're coming from, and how you can legitimately help them solve their problem. If you can do those things, you're gonna be in a lot better shape than memorizing what to say when somebody says if they can ask their wife. You might just actually ask them like a genuine question, like, that's cool, Steve. How long have you known your wife? 27 years. That's a long time. Boy, that's beautiful, man. I'm like, that's really awesome. What do you think she's gonna say about this? Since you're all in, and we've already discussed that I literally had that with a customer one time when I was doing solar, and it worked like a charm. But the guy knew I was talking to him. I wasn't saying something I had memorized. I had never thought of that in my entire life. So you always want to be thinking, you want to be having a real conversation. You don't want to just have these like canned fucking like responses, because people can feel it, smell it, taste it, see it. It's disgusting. Nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. You have to stay in the realm of always having a real conversation with these people, because otherwise that wall is just going to go up. Now, a lot of this, and here is a different kind of objection, is an energetic one. And that's really taking what I was just saying a level deeper, but it has to do with the oomph. If you don't have the oomph when you're talking to people, you can't really move them. They're not gonna move. Now, you might be, this is that thing everybody talks about where it's like, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I have isolated this into a single factor. This is phenomena. It's something I've studied for years and years. And what it is it's called the oomph. The oomph is what's gonna move people. And if you're just talking real nice and real quiet, and you don't wanna hurt anybody's feelings because you're a people pleaser in sales, that's not gonna work for you. Nobody's gonna listen to that, because you have to have authority over somebody to close them. Nobody's paying anybody that has any more authority than them. So like if they don't have more authority than you, then you're not gonna close with them. So you have to build it. It's called edifying yourself in the call. And a lot of objections are actually handled up front in the call, like earlier. Like if you're getting objections on the back end, that means you didn't address something on the front end, which is why it's coming up in the back end, which is why you talk about everything on the front end openly, realistically, in a real way, not in a weird way. Not like, I don't even always set a structure for my call. The less they think about it being a sales call, the better in some cases. In some cases, the more they do think about it being a sales call, the better. It depends on what you're selling. Some offers in environments and industries are more formal than others. So you're gonna always wanna keep that in mind as well. So whenever it comes up with objection handling, I always just tell people, look, like, what did you miss in the beginning? And it's what they're not telling you that's screwing you. If you knew the objection, you would have addressed it. They're giving you an objection, and you have to isolate it and identify it and objectify the objection and tie them down by asking something like, okay, so if it's the money objection, okay, so if totally money aside, you're on board? Yes. Okay, so it's the money. So either they don't see the value, you didn't raise the value of the product enough, or it's literally a money issue and you have to help them solve that problem right then and there. PayPal credit, phone a friend, move money around, sell stocks, whatever it is you got to do to get these people to get the money while you're on the call, right? So when it comes to objection handling, you're always going to want to be smooth. Your middle name should be smooth. You're going to be talking to these people in a real way. And once everything's out on the table, there's not really a lot of objections. You just do what makes sense. So I'm gonna leave you with that. My name is Philip. I'll see you guys next time.